Hey, what is up, gamers? My name is Phoenix Platinum, and today we'll be doing a bit of Witcher 3 once again. I think this is the 31st part of the series. We'll be doing a few quests today, probably the main quests as well. Well, by main quest I mean La Cage aux Fous and the scenes from a marriage, but first of all I'd like to attain the, level 40 before starting these missions, because I want to craft, the gears, the Grandmaster gears. Yeah, but we'll definitely be doing this side quest here. I think it's the one where you have to go up and meet. Dang it. Can't seem to see him. There we go. The Warble of a Smith and Knight. So yes, we'll be doing Guillaume's quest as well. Anyway, let's get started. First I need to fix my sword. It's kind of a mess. There we go. Better. 3 points here. Bloodbath. I've got that. Greater Red Mutagen. Interesting. Let's see. Do I have enough of the red mutagens to make what I need to make? Actually, I don't. That's surprising. Huh. I do not. That's too bad. Anyway. Let's get started.
You, Jacob?
Heel, Moholt! Down! Who asks?
A Witcher. Saw your notice.
Hold up. A Witcher, you say? Like in Luis Herrera's Tales and Fables. Luckier than a green bleeding leprechaun I am. See, not a soul around believes this tree is Daphne, the cursed lady of legend. But you could lift the curse.
Bit too old to believe in bedtime stories, aren't you?
Want your chops busted, Witcher? How old I am, that is none of your poking concern.
Fair point. Not my business what you believe either.
Ha! I'm content we see eye to eye.
Now the question I have is why does that guy have bloodshot eyes? Man. Anyway, let's keep going.
So what makes you think there's a girl cursed inside the tree?
Well, I came out with my dog Moholt to cut her down. Axe in hand, a broad swing I took. The edge burrowed deep in her trunk, and bum-botch me if blood didn't spurt forth. My jaw dropped in the dirt, but right then I knew. Every jot of it in the tale of Daphne, Gareth, and the Witch of Lynx Crag.
Don't tell me. From Herrera's Tales and Fables.
You talking bet. Second edition. Amended in octavo. I know those tales by heart. My nan read them to put me to sleep.
Guess she read it cover to cover, colophon included. Got me curious, gotta admit. You really think the old tales are true?
Taking the weepy, are you? Do you think me balmy?
No, it's just these are dark, grim times. No room for knights pure of heart or happily ever afters. So I don't often run into folk like you.
Yes, true, the times are crud pie. But I see this as all the more reason to remember the tales. My gran would say, if you know not what to do, think to the chessboard knight and noble Alondra, and the path they would choose. She schooled me so thorough in it, I could not do otherwise, even if I wished to.
Interesting. Alright, let's walk here.
Let me take a look at the tree.
Careful now. Must hang on.
Oh,
Swear I hear sobs in the rustling leaves.
she seems hurt.
Actually does bleed. Looks like human blood too. The bark resembles hypertrophic scars in places. Medallions humming like crazy. Intense magic at work here.
Oh, wait a second. What's this? Is that blood?
Blood
Yeah.
seeped from the direction of the tree, judging by the shape of the stain.
Anything else?
Actually does bleed. Looks like human blood too. And the bark resembles hypertrophic scars in places. Medallions humming like crazy. Intense magic at work here.
Okay. What else can I do here?
Well, what did you learn?
Yeah, I'm not sure what to do now. I mean, do I try to burn it or? Oh, hold on a second. Because this might cause the game to. Oh boy.
Actually does bleed. Looks like human blood too.
Wait a
The
second.
bark resembles hypertrophic scars in places. Medallions humming like crazy. Intense magic at work here.
Oh, there you go.
Logger was making good time. Strange though. Willow's isolated. No other trees near it.
Alright.
And? Did you look at the tree close?
Actually does bleed. Pretty incredible. Looks wondrous.
Did I not say so?
Uh-huh. Hold on a second.
Interesting case, can't deny it. But I just don't have the time.
You'll be back, Witcher. In Herrera's tales, you witches always return.
That's right. I just need to save the game. I just need to save the game. There we go. I'm back.
So? Have you time to help Daphne now?
I have. Do you have the
My
money?
help doesn't come free, you know.
You speak to a lowly woodcutter. No stench of coin about me.
Man, you are poor indeed.
I cannot pay that much. I do not have that much.
Fine.
Lower, you must go lower. Willing I am to pay, but I've not near that much.
Dang.
Lower, you must go lower. Willing I am to pay, but I've not near that much.
Are you serious?
I have never even seen this much.
Interesting case, can't deny it.
You'll...
Okay. You know what? Fuck it. Let's just
So?
do it because the difference
Have
in
you time to
crop
help
in
Daphne now?
coin is not that much, so it's not a big
Willing
deal.
to help, but first I gotta figure out where to start.
No need. I know it all. Miss Daphne and Sir Gareth shared a terrible and fearsome love for each other. Yet to prove himself worthy of her hand, Gareth was to face the Witch of Lynx Crag, before Sir Gareth set off for the hill, Miss Daphne gave him her kerchief, a token of her favor.
Let me guess, he never returned.
He did not. She stood here, day upon day, night upon night, trying to spy him.
Till she sprouted roots and turned into a tree? Wonder why.
I will fecking tell you why. To await the moment when Gareth returns, kerchief in hand. That is the power of love. The power of longing. So you must scale Lynx Crag. Search there for a means to free Daphne. I will give you my book of tales to refer to. And good luck, Witcher.
Alright, we've got a book. Well, you know what? I think I'm just gonna read it right now. Let's see if, damn. Okay, quest books, I think. There we go. Now, if you're interested, then you know what to do. Read it. And enjoy. Alright. Man, the Witcher suit is actually one of the coolest outfits I've seen, you know, in the game. You know, the gear from the School of the Wolf. It is so red, so nice looking, so leathery. Simply dope. Simply dope, man. Alright, looks like we made it. Nah.
Come on, Roach.
Alright, let's see. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa.
Move it. Not attacking. Doesn't mean it's not a threat, though.
Look at that. Wait a second, is that a panther? In what realm is a panther blonde? I mean, I always thought that was a lion or a lioness, actually, but interesting. But whatever. They do have the same effect on me, so it's not a big deal. Wait a second. Yeah, it's fine. I'll take care of it on my way down. Yeah, I wanted to check out the
hut, the witches.
The cave. Yeah. All right.
Hut looks inhabited. No sign of the dweller, though. Guess I'll look around.
Yes. Make myself at home.
Notes on the use of yarrow stems. Interesting.
Damn it.
A wall of spell enhancements, or trophies. Arrow, broken in half. No doubt to bring bad luck to the archer. Branch off a grapevine. Could be to ensure a good harvest, or a bad one. Doll looks like an accessory for casting curses. Silk kerchief, monogrammed DF. Could use it to break the curse if it's Daphne's.
None but feral cats stray
boy.
here most oft. Yet it seems I forguessed from afar that. What do you seek in my home?
The beasts.
Already found it.
You do not aim to lift the curse from the tree girl, do you?
What if I do?
Then you had best know you waste your time. The old tales? Did your Nan not tell them to you? Even I, the Witch of Lynx Crag, would be hard-pressed to overcome the power of love and longing.
The Lady's Night. You ever make it here?
Sagarath. Yes. He came to sway me, but had a quick change of heart. To be precise, it came after the first night we spent together. He stayed a fair while. Then his conscience got the better of him, and he resolved to return to his beloved.
Might have resolved to, but never made it.
A tragic fate befell him along the way.
You have anything to do with this turn of fate?
Of course. Was I to let another woman have a man who belonged to me? I could not abide it.
Now, I've got three choices here. Now, obviously, the third one would be the one where I fight her, which would be really unwise. Here, I guess I would appeal to her empathy, her emotions, and on this one I can take it on myself. You know what, I think I'll try the first one, and if it doesn't work, then I'll do the second one.
I'll handle the curse myself, without your help.
Go right ahead. I wish you luck.
Letting me go, just like that?
I could not have devised a better ending for this little tale. Our visit is done. Adieu. For never shall we meet again.
Ooh. You know what, I've got a bad feeling about this one. Yeah, I have a bad feeling about this. So, you know what? Let's do it first, and if we don't get the outcome we're looking for, then we'll just have to reload it. Oops. Oops. Yeah. But yes, I have a bad feeling about this. But I'm also curious as to how this would turn out.
So? You met the witch. You must have. What did you learn?
That witch? She's not near as bad as folks say. Made me bow and scrape, sure. But I know some sorceresses witchier than her.
Joyous bleeding news, but what about Daphne?
Daphne's kerchief. We'll use it to lift the curse, but we gotta start at the right time. When the hour comes, I'll light 4 fires for the 4 winds, then begin the ritual.
Fires? Then I shall be of use to you after all. Seems you need wood. Much of it.
Chop as much as you can. I'll see to the rest.
I've chopped and stacked the wood. What now?
My turn. Gotta light fires and talk to the woman enchanted in the tree. No idea how this'll turn out, so just in case, stand at a distance. And if you see me draw my sword, run.
Alright. Fire. Wrong.
Look your last to the world's 4 winds. From the south, not a word. From the east, no cry is heard. From the north, silence sighs. From the west, peer hollow eyes. Cease your vigil. Dead he lies. Hear me, you who hide beneath this bark. Recall today who you really are. Behold a kerchief, proof of your love for another.
Whoa, what's happening? What's happening? Oh boy. Oh, Spectre. Oh shit. Damn it.
Got it wrong.
Ooh. Oh boy. Okay, this is... Oh boy. fighting Daphne, huh? That sucks. Take that. Freaking sucks, but
Fecking fairy flaps, what the demon happened there?
My fault. Went about lifting the curse the wrong way. More like tore than freed her from her prison. Shock was too much. Released all the rage and pain that was in her.
Blimey, man. I suppose that's what I get for hiring a bungler. At least the lady's pain is done. She'll suffer no more in the tree. Now take your coin and go.
alright. Now I guess I know now what happens when you choose the option I chose. Now then, let's do it the right way.
The curse proved hard to lift, but Yennefer and the Witchers managed to do it. The ugliest man alive revealed himself to be not man, but elf, and an elven sage at that. Avallac'h, for this was his name, was the elven mage who had helped Ciri flee the hunt, then hidden her away on the Isle of Mists.
But hey, I mean, he paid me what, 100 crown to defeat this monster. This is, I mean, you get what you paid for, right? The amount was really small, but nah. This time I'll take care of it the right way. That's for sure. There we go.
Hut looks inhabited. No sign of the dweller, though. Guess I'll look around. Warm. Smells inconclusive. No idea what ingredients are in there. Liber Yvonis. Conclave of Mages banned this tome. Bones ground into dust.
That was scary.
Notes on the use of yarrow stems. Interesting.
I think that's it.
A wall of spell enhancements, or trophies. Arrow, broken in half. No doubt to bring bad luck to the archer. Branch off a grapevine. Could be to ensure a good harvest, or a bad one. Doll looks like an accessory for casting curses. silk kerchief, monogrammed DF. Could use it to break the curse if it's Daphne's.
None but feral cats stray in here most oft. Yet it seems I've a guest from afar at that. What do you seek in my home?
Already found it.
You do not aim to lift the curse from the tree, girl, do you?
What if I do?
Then you
Sorry
had
about
best
that.
know you waste your time. The old tales. Did your Nan not tell them to you? Even I, the Witch of Lynx Crag, would be hard-pressed to overcome the power of love and longing.
The Lady's Night. You ever make it here?
Sagara,
Might ever...
tragic,
You have anything to do with this turn?
of course.
What if I asked you nicely to lift the curse? Please.
Gareth met the fate he deserved. And what happened to his wench was not my fault.
Alright, so you didn't cast the curse. But could you help lift it?
I probably could. But why ever would I?
I'll humble myself. Prostrate myself before you like the Gareth of the Tale did. I beseech you to help me. Lift the curse that imprisoned Daphne in the tree.
When I saw you enter my hut, I thought, now there is a fellow who shall bend his neck for no one. Stand. None, not even I can restore to the lass the years she has lost, can erase the suffering she has endured. We cannot bring her back to life, but I shall tell you how you might let her depart in peace. Yet my aid shall have its price. A lock of your hair.
How can I know you won't use it to cast a spell on me?
You don't.
I require this. I must, for with it I will cast a spell to conceal me from you for all time, and will use it for nothing else. You will nag me never again, and you've nothing to fear, I assure you. I always keep my word.
Alright.
I'll trust you against my better judgment. Lock of my hair's yours.
Splendid.
What do I need to do?
You must convince the maiden her beloved yearned to return, but perished in the attempt. Take her silk kerchief and a fragment of Gareth's remains. His bones lie bleaching in the cave beneath this rock. Fire must consume the kerchief and remains. And remember, your heart, your intentions must be pure. Clear?
Yeah. Thanks for your help.
You're welcome. And adieu. Once you walk out that door, never shall we meet again.
Interesting wage. Ah, so okay, wow. Interesting. So I wonder if I'd actually gone in the cave, I wonder if I'd be able to lift it. Oh boy, Mickey Mouse, of course. Really? Come on. Alright, there we go. Now, how on earth did he end up here?
A knight's plate armor and some bones. Gareth's remains? These them. Wonder why the armor came apart. Magic? Or he'd just fall from a height?
Oh, I
Gotta
see.
get back to the tree. Lift the curse.
Got it.
Whoa! Move it!
Come on, go. So many choices in this game.
So, you met the witch. You must have. What did you learn?
That witch? She's not near as bad as folks say. Made me bow and scrape, sure. But I know some sorceresses witchier than her.
Joyous, bleeding news, but what about Daphne?
I can lift the curse, free her, by performing a ritual, making a sacrifice of her kerchief and Gareth's remains. But we gotta start at the right time. When the hour comes, I'll light 4 fires for the 4 winds, then begin the ritual.
Fires? Then I shall be of use to you after all. Seems you need wood. Much of it.
Chop as much as you can. I'll see to the rest.
I've chopped and stacked the wood. What now?
My turn. Gotta light fires and talk to the woman enchanted in the tree. No idea how this'll turn out, so just in case, stand at a distance. And if you see me draw my sword, run. Look your last to the world's 4 winds. From the south, not a word. From the east, no cry is heard. From the north, silence sighs. From the west, peer hollow eyes. Cease your vigil, dead he lies. Hear me, you who hide beneath this bark. The day of your freedom has come. Behold a kerchief, proof of your love for another. Behold, a bone of he to whom you offered your love.
Gareth, my Gareth, he shall never return.
No, he won't.
Is his love for me gone? Did he stay true?
Truth or lie? No matter. She's separate enough, man.
Gareth remained faithful to the end of his days.
No point in lying to her, in saying the truth. I mean, she's dead. So
The time comes that I
That's
depart.
let
I've
her
waited too
rest in
long.
peace.
I've suffered too much, and now I wish to go.
Farewell, milady.
I thank you, stranger. And you, my knight. I thank you for speaking to me, for standing vigil at my feet.
I did not think it would end this way. I hoped we could revive her, but I guess it was not to be.
We did all we could.
You did well. Here, your pay. And the book is yours as well.
Thanks. Take care of yourself.
So long, Witcher. I must think. Put this straight in my head.
I guess that's it.
Come on, Roach.
Alright, so, now, why don't we do that? Yeah, let's do that.
It will be the end of me. I've lost again.
Exactly how far is this place? Oh, it's, well, nah, it's fine. It's perfectly fine.
Go, go.
Good man!
At your service, sir. The racing model is what I recommend. Light, durable, and a mere 50 crowns.
Yeah, well, I think I need a haircut.
I should pay
First
you
of all-
double provided they are ready today. Colving! Palmading!
Chief Panther!
Welcome, my good sir.
Need a bit of grooming.
Mustache and a little ducktail on my chin. What does it look like exactly? Huh. Nah, man. Let's keep it clean. Yep, it'll do.
My time's up. So long.
Madin, Chief Panther.
You know what? I'm just repair this real quick.
Witcher, I've a matter of prime urgency and import. Speak to you. Monsters?
Your wound. Feeling better?
It's healing splendidly, though I am to avoid trouble for some time. To be frank, that is precisely why I wish to speak with you.
Want me to stand in for you? Take on some trouble on your behalf?
That could very well be the case. You see, there is a maiden, nay, a lady. I suspect someone's cast an ill spell upon her. A curse, perhaps.
Let me guess. She suddenly grew cold, haughty, and distant, though the night before she was flirtatious and alluring.
Tut tut, Witcher. You jest, yet the matter is grave. Though true, the lady in question is dear to my heart. I shall not deny it. I fear she has fallen victim to ill magic, and knows no one she could turn to for help.
What makes you think she might be cursed?
You must keep all I say to yourself, I beg you. I would never dare to be so indiscreet normally, yet I'm troubled about her, for her. Vivienne shuns the company of others. Though the fairest maid at court, she keeps men at a distance. I thus determined I would resort to trickery.
Trickery? That even befitting of a knight?
In war, yes. And what is love if not battle? As it were, one evening I crouched in hiding outside her seamstress's home. As Vivienne emerged from it, I too emerged, ever so gently but convincingly collided with her, then promptly offered to escort her home. She consented. At first, all augured well. I proposed a more scenic route. She agreed. I made kindly forays into conversation, and she even began to respond as we neared the end of our route.
Then suddenly, mid-speech, from her mouth there flew a most hideous shriek. I stopped stone cold in my tracks, while she turned red, then promptly ran off. I did not give chase, that time. I attempted to approach her on several ensuing occasions, to learn what had happened, for I feared she had become entangled in some trouble. I noted that often, come night, she ventures into the woods, where I've seen her walk about a glade near a pool. I've striven on occasion to follow her, but lost track each time. It seemed then she'd melted into the air. Sound you heard. She had a sore throat.
Had I thought it possible the sound was natural, I never would have taken up your precious time.
Notice any other strange behavior? Additional symptoms?
No, Vivienne's avoided me wholly since the first encounter. But folk gossip.
What about?
They say she's secretive, that no one ever sees her after dusk, that she's wont to suddenly disappear.
Nothing unusual about any of that.
The Empire?
Tell me more about Vivienne. Who is she? What's her story?
She's Her Enlightened Highness's lady-in-waiting. Her mother was a lady-in-waiting, her father a knight. That is all I've learnt, for the Duchessa grows angry when asked about her. Vivienne spends her days within the palace walls. Yet we are in luck, for she has been named the tourney's patroness this year. Thus, each participant will be granted an audience with her.
Got a problem then. See, I'm not a participant.
I've devised a solution already. You shall take my place in the lists and thus gain the chance to speak to her. I was looking forward to winning the tourney, very much so. Yet for Vivienne, I am prepared to sacrifice anything.
Oh.
This tourney, how's it work exactly?
It is the year's grandest and most important contest. Knights from all corners come to face off for the grand prize. And more importantly, for glory. A demanding test of knightly prowess in horsemanship, marksmanship and fencing. I qualified for the first time, had great hopes of winning. Yet...
Yeah, I get it. Anything for Vivienne.
Alright. The power of love.
Hardly a regular job, this. Not often I gotta take part in a tourney to fulfill a contract. Fee can't be anything ordinary either.
I am no magnet to command heaps of coin. But naturally, I shall award you a just amount. How much do you demand?
Everything, of course. Everything, man. It's the power of love here. The power of love. That's right.
Vivienne is worth every copper.
Absolutely.
But this amount I simply do not have. You ask too much.
Come on, man. Alright.
I have comrades I can
serious?
ask. They would surely lend me coin, yet even that would not be enough. Could you not lower your fees somewhat?
Come on, man.
I have comrades I can ask. They would surely lend me coin.
Alright, in that case then I'll just have to do it again.
The matter is of grave importance to me, yet you clearly jest, continue to mock. We shall reach no agreement this way.
All sounds pretty interesting, I guess. Still, can't look into Vivienne's troubles just now.
I see. State matters take priority. Yet come see me forthwith should you have a change of heart.
Alright. Let's load the game and do this whole thing again.
The curse that held Uma proved hard to lift, but Yennefer and the Witchers managed to do it. The ugliest man alive revealed himself to be not man, but elf, and an elven sage at that. Avallac'h, for this was his name, was the elven mage who had helped Ciri flee the hunt, then hidden her away on the Isle of Mists.
Alright, yeah, I think there is a method or a technique to get the most out of every haggling you have. So if, if you don't set the right amount, I think it's somewhere in the middle, then they tend to push you to lower your amount, and by the time it's too low, you've lost most of the bonus.
Witcher, I have a matter of prime urgency and
yeah,
I must
speak.
Just... It's he.
Let's keep it low.
What?
You must Vivi
trick
in she
then
I tell yet we are
all sounds pretty interesting, I guess. Still, can't look into Vivienne's troubles just now.
I see. State matters take priority. Yet come see me forthwith should you have a change of heart.
Alright. Let's save the game again. This time, yep. Let's do it.
Witcher, the matter with Vivienne, have you reconsidered?
I have.
You of all those I know could find a way to help her.
Let's talk money.
Hardly a regular job, this. Not often I gotta take part in a tourney to fulfill a contract. Fee can't be anything ordinary either.
I'm no magnet to command heaps of coin, but naturally I shall award you a just amount. How much do you demand?
Time to negotiate.
Vivienne is worth every copper, but this amount I simply do not have. You ask too much.
How about this one?
The matter is of grave importance to me, yet you clearly jest.
Come on.
All sounds pretty interesting.
Back to it again.
The curse that held Uma proved hard to lift, but Yennefer and the Witchers managed to do it. The ugliest man alive revealed himself to be not man, but elf, and an elven sage at that. Avallac'h, for this was his name, was the elven mage who had helped Ciri flee the hunt, then hidden her away on the Isle of Mists.
Witcher potions are deadly to ordinary folk.
Witcher.
Hardly a regular job.
Vivienne is worth every copper. Agreed. That is an amount I can indeed muster.
Alright.
This tourney, how's it work exactly?
It is the year's grandest and most important contest. Knights from all corners come to face off for the grand prize, and more importantly, for glory. A demanding test of knightly prowess in horsemanship, marksmanship and fencing. I qualified for the first time, had great hopes of winning. Yet...
Yeah, I get it. Anything for Vivienne. Fine, I'll look into it. Gotta admit, piqued my curiosity.
I shall be forever in your debt. Now, we must ensure you are not eliminated from the tourney before you can meet Vivienne.
Meaning?
Could you show me how you shoot, ride and fight, perchance? And you must learn the tourney rules, know how to apply them in practice. I did not mean to suggest I doubt your abilities. Everyone must train, even a witcher. Besides, the tourney contests must surely differ, require skills you don't usually apply, races above all. The choice is yours. Where shall we start?
Target, I guess.
Marksmanship. Feel I need to do some shooting.
Come with me. The marksmanship contest shall pit you against another for the best time and score. He who hits all his targets first wins.
Hope my aim's as good as that Cupid's who shot you.
Sometimes when you speak, I miss the meaning entirely. Get the red targets.
That's it. That's it, yep. Easy peasy.
Once more?
Nah, I'm good.
Done enough shooting.
Where to now? If you wish to know my thoughts, were I you, I would train on the race course ahead of all else.
Yeah.
Let's do some riding. Roach will like that.
Excellent idea.
Wait a second. Damn it. Let me see if I have equipped the best equipment to ride, you know. Ah, see that? Excellent, that's better.
Come with me. The tourney's race differs from others you might have taken part in. You shall not ride against any opponent.
How's it a race at all, then?
It's a race against time. The true track begins in the arena, runs round the tourney grounds, then finishes again in the arena. The training track, however, lies beyond the arena. We shall go there now. All is ready. Now listen, for it can be quite a challenge. Along your route stand dummies and targets. The dummies you may cut with your blade. The targets you must hit from your crossbow. The time you have to complete the course shall increase each time you land a strike, be it with blade or bolt. It may sound simple enough, yet I've seen many a knight fail this contest and hang his head in shame. During the race proper, judges throughout the course shall tally your points. For now you may ride unperturbed by those matters.
I've got a feeling I'm not gonna like this, man. Damn it. Sensitive. Damn it.
So, have you had enough, or do you wish to ride again?
Nah, I'm good.
Had enough. Rather not wear my horse down before the real race.
Where to now?
Be nice to swing, do some footwork, work up a sweat.
That's right.
Very well. We shall practice infantry combat, one-on-one. Each knight opts for his own method. Rainfarn, for instance, fights halberd in hand. Come with me. You will team with other knights to fight. The clash simulates a true skirmish during battle. Come the end, you shall fight a duel. It will determine your place on the podium. I always liked the duels the best, but now I can think only of my Vivienne. In the end, it is good you will replace me. I sense I would simply be distracted this time.
And it'll be a good distraction. Hold on a second.
Stand at the center of the training ground. A knight will approach and challenge you.
Alright, who wants some?
Witcher at Kesser summoned, then you came.
For honor, sir, we shall cross swords if you'll allow it.
What's the point? Go on! No remorse!
Not a chance, man. That was so easy. I kill monsters for a living, dude.
Do you wish to practice fighting a moment longer?
Nah, I'm good. I've bullied the guy enough.
Think I've seen enough.
Yeah.
Sorry to be blunt, but the simplest Witcher contract demands more skill than this kind of combat.
Now you must go to the inscription tent. Honor and glory are all true and good, but your scrolls must be in order.
Alright.
Oh, that's bad luck.
There's naught to be done. He's... Hey!
Geralt of Rivia. A witcher?
Eat, drink, and loosen your belt, for you are in too small.
Hold on a second.
Scared the fight out of me.
Hooray!
Better.
Est flows in the veins of Toussaint.
Greetings. Want to join the lists?
Naturally, we must first see to formalities, however. At Guillaume's request, I have looked into your personal history in its heraldic aspects.
Really? What did you come up with?
My findings show you may take part as Geralt of Rivia.
What a surprise.
Or as the Honorable Ravix of Forhorn. It's not every year we have a combatant who can boast of two crests. Which do you prefer?
Of course. Geralt of Rivia.
Kinda curious what you could have learned about Geralt of Rivia.
In the year 1267, a certain Geralt, a member of the Witches' Guild, was knighted by Queen Meve and dubbed Geralt of Rivia. This was in honor of his distinguished service at the Battle of the Bridge, said structure spanning the Yaruga, but I wager you know of which battle I speak.
Yeah, those were the days. Kahira and I led a fistful of Nordlings against an entire Nilfgaardian battalion. Won that battle just because we absolutely had to cross the river.
Ravix of Forhorn. What on earth is this?
Ravix of Forhorn? How'd you manage to dig that up?
Here in Toussaint, we treat heraldry very seriously. One visit to the Ducal Archives. That is all I needed to acquire the necessary information. Ravix of Forhorn was the name under which you attended a feast honoring Princess Pavetta, daughter of Queen Calanthe of Sintra, on the occasion of her 15th birthday.
That's actually right.
All right.
I'm Geralt, not about to fight under a false name.
You may now take the shield bearing your crest.
I'm a Witcher. Shields aren't something Witchers ever use in combat.
Who mentioned using it in combat? Not I. The shield commemorates your participation in the tourney. You may take it as a souvenir.
In that case, thanks.
Have you been instructed as to the tourney's challenges, prizes, and vows? If not, I do hope you will allow me to tell you about them.
Start singing.
Guillaume told me a bit about the contests. Rather make sure I'm clear on them, though.
An admirable thirst for knowledge. There are contests 3. A shooting range, where you will compete side by side with an opponent. A horse race, during which you will seek to complete the course within a specified time. Any targets hit with bolts or dummies felt with blade will increase the time you have. Finally, the group melee in the arena, crowned with a duel against last year's champion. As each contest ends, its results will be posted on the board outside my tent. This way all will be apprised of who leads at any given moment.
Convenient. Gonna come right out with it. I'm a sucker for prizes.
Indeed.
The winner of each contest shall receive a trophy. Whoever has the best result once all contests have played out shall face last year's champion in a final duel for glory and the title. Should you defeat the reigning champion, the grand prize will be yours. This year, a sword forged especially for this occasion by the one and only Cornelius of Isengard, a famed master weaponsmith. Her illustrious highness had it brought all the way from Nazaire.
You say something about vows?
As is our custom, knights make vows to which they hold for the duration of the tourney. Each swears on something which to him represents his most cherished virtue.
Feels like I know everything I'd ever want to know about chivalric tourneys.
Splendid. In that case, you must make your vow. Upon what would you like to swear it?
I'll swear on the Huron. Lady's love, Her Illustrious Highness Gather. Okay, I guess I'll just swear on my lady's love.
I vow on the love of my lady, Yennefer of Vengerberg, to respect the chivalric virtues.
May the gods succor you in your endeavors to overcome. Sign here, please, then fill out these forms. That is all I need from you. Now, as arranged by Guillaume, you shall be fitted with appropriate armor for the tourney.
Shiny.
You have also been assigned a tent for the tourney's duration. It stands near the arena. Good luck.
All right. Now I'm curious as to how strong the armor actually is. Huh. 38. Interesting. All right. But that seems so heavy, though.
The arch, that's wild. Maybe this one.
Geralt, well, I'll be... Have you decided to turn knight-errant?
Something like that.
All jesting aside, here on a job. You in the 22?
Am I? Ha! I shall square off against Renfan of Atre. I saw him just moments ago. A nervous wreck. Stuffing his nose with fish steak, no less. As if that would aid his determination.
Guessing that's against the rules.
But who's to tell the Nilfgaardian what to do?
Indeed.
Listen, Geralt. I've a tip for you. The timing of your marksmanship duel is such that you shall have the sun in your eyes.
Makes no difference to me either way.
Nor will it give you any pleasure. Since, as it is, we must both wait, play me in a round of Gwent. Should you win, I shall swap with you. To me, a southerner, the sun is no hindrance.
You know what? Why not? Why not?
Never turn down a round of Gwent.
Actually, I do, but just for these once. Oh my. Let's see. Alright, let's see. That's better. Hello? C'est normal. Okay. Alright, so, yeah, I'm back. The decks I've been given are fairly medium from... But you know what, I think I can make do with these. Yeah, I should be fine. Damn it. Alright, let's see. Fair enough. Just 12, huh? Damn it. You know what? Why not? That'll work. I wonder what his end game was there. Alright. Man, this guy's merciless, huh? But not to worry. My goodness. didn't have much. Oh my goodness. I won by 1 point. Oh, that's cool. Yeah. Yep. Awesome.
I congratulate you. We shall swap as agreed. We've passed the time rather nicely. Lady Vivian should appear forthwith. I'm off to face my first challenge.
Good luck.
Fair knights, I salute you. The honor and duty of tourney patron have fallen to me this year. Fight honorably, so that I may bestow upon one of your number the tourney's grand prize. You have sworn your vows. You have readied body and soul. The time has come to test them.
Behold Horm Akispark of the Mechtian royal line. His name's quite the mouthful, a true challenge to rhyme. His targets to be hit centrally and true are the ones in blue. Against him new blood, a knight unknown till now. Sir Geralt of Rivia, give us a bow.
That's your bow?
The targets he must with his quarrels thread are red.
May the better man win.
Like a lover ghostly grasping but one fair teat, Geralt's half strewn with joyous victory and bitter defeat.
I think I did it.
Sir Geralt of Rivia has trounced his foe, pounded him soundly, immersed him in woe.
I like that.
Your prize, sir. A crossbow adorned with your crest. I congratulate you.
Thank you, my lady. Would you tell me about the other prizes?
Alas, I cannot devote more time to you than to the other combatants. I have duties to attend to. Forgive me.
My medallion's vibrating strongly. Can only mean one thing. Magic.
The explanation is disappointing, I'm afraid. The fragrance I use, it's mixed by a sorceress.
To lose to an opponent such as you is a victory of its own.
What the glitch?
Accept my congratulations as well.
Thanks.
Man, my goodness.
Good work! In the interim, I managed to determine which tent Lady Vivian occupies. Perhaps you could find a clue within it.
You're right. Vivian's cursed in some way. Sensed it when she opened the tourney.
In that case, we've no time to lose. Let us go.
Yeah, let's go now.
This is her tent. You must look inside. Search it. I shall hoot like an owl should someone approach.
Claw marks, that's clear. Not sure what beast left them, just that it's big.
Oh, fair Vivian.
Jar of concealing ointment. Powerful magic at work here.
Of scarlet. Thy two breasts are like...
What is saying over there, man?
Oriole feather. Vivian keep a bird as a pet? No sign of it here, if so. Bruxae tend to be fond of birds. Hairs and salts. Used to make compresses.
Someone approaches, quickly!
You were supposed to hoot.
We shall speak later. We must return to the tourney now. It's time for the second contest.
Sirs, what seek you in my latest tent? Inspiration? Be gone from here!
Inspiration, huh? Possibly. Oh man, the racing course. There's one thing I don't really like is that race, man. I can tell it's gonna be quite a challenge.
Striking, lads!
Crowd around. Dragon's eyes on a stick. Coming. Fresh and wholesome. Behold, gallant knights and ladies decorous, gaze at the host assembled before us. Look upon chivalry's best and most storied. Come from far lands, here to seek glory. Hear now their names as I shout them aloud. Savor their titles, of their presence be proud. Halmarin, the Baron of Lonfall. Linus of Metida. Renfarn of Atra, Horm Akaspark of Mecht, Donimir of Troy, Guy de Boisfren, in service to the Duchess, Delwyn of Craigiau, Count Tai of Gondal, Ansay of Lyria and Rivia a prince. Geralt of Rivia. For Gregoire of Mount Gorgon, let out a roaring cheer. The faint fire of silence, tawny champion from last year.
Whoa,
Today's winner of contests, his victory to secure, shall face a Gregoire in a challenge severe. Does ignorance demand a bard intercede? Does someone need telling how tourneys proceed?
How dare you enter a tourney for nobly born knights? Your knighthood came through the grace of my mother Meath, Queen of Lyria and Rivia, whom you treacherously deserted mere days later. Your presence here is an offense to my honor.
And yours is an offense to my eyes. If you're done, step aside. Prince.
The tourney's protector, the mate Vivian. Her beauty entrances both beasts and men.
My heart's greetings, dear knights. May my grace guide you and show you the path of honor, valor, and glory. Accept my wishes of good fortune, sir, and devote all your strength to the tourney, and only it.
The time has come for you, Sir Knight. Mount your steed. Swift be your flight.
Ladies and gentlemen of lineage illustrious, soon steeds shall swarm like ants most industrious. To beat time's classics, they'll ride like the gale. What a sight to behold, what a lark, what a tale! Before us Gelt from Rithia come, fast as the wind, bright as the sun.
Okay, guys, it's my turn now. God damn it, I can't save it.
He's up! We the thunderous roar, hoofs pounds the ground. No legion of drummers could make such a sound.
They say storks bring
Serious? Oh. Come on. This is horrible, man. Fuck it.
The curse that held Uma proved hard to lift.
Yeah.
But Yennefer and the Witchers managed to do it. The ugliest man alive revealed himself to be not man, but elf, and an elven sage at that. Avallac'h, for this was his name, was the elven mage who had helped Ciri flee the hunt, then hidden her away on the Isle of Mists.
Alright, here we go again.
He's up! We the thunderous roar, whose pounds the ground. No legion of drummers could make such a sound.
Come on, see that? How did I miss it, man?
Can I shoot your cousin?
Maybe, but not now. That's ridiculous, man. Again.
The curse that held it was hard to lift, but Yennefer and the Witchers managed to do it. The ugliest man alive revealed himself to be not man, but elf, and an elven sage at that. Avallac'h, for this was his name, was the elven mage who had helped Ciri flee the hunt, then hidden her away on the Isle of Mists.
Yeah, I mean, if there is one thing I find really difficult in a game, it's being able to hit your opponent while being on a horse. I find it really, really hard, man. But maybe there is a technique to it, so.
Strong roach. And he's up! With a thunderous roar, hoofs pounds the ground. No legion of drummers could make such a sound.
Yes, finally. Finally. I like that. Ah. Are you serious? Yes. Beautiful. Why does the host stop here? That's bloody annoying. But yes. Yes. Beautiful.
Witcher, good luck on the path.
Good luck on the. Ugh. Are you serious?
Come on.
Oh, come on, fucking stupid animal.
Take it easy.
Don't. Just go. I think I made it.
Close. Will he last? Endure and keep.
That's right. Ah. Did it. Witcher, good luck on the path.
A race of such style, such grace, such speed. To watch was a pleasure, a treat indeed. To honor our entrance, praise each fair night. We shall feast from eve till dawn's first light. The finest of wine and food shall be served. If you've blood in your veins, come collect what's deserved.
I congratulate you. Here, your prize. A saddle adorned with your crest.
Many thanks.
By the way, my maid saw a man with white hair sneak out of my tent. Did you know who it might have been?
No idea.
How juvenile.
Congratulations on your win. In stellar style, no less. Ah, I no longer regret I was not able to participate. Almost.
We must drink to this. Come with me to the feast. We shall await Vivian together.
Lead the way.
So, any thoughts on Vivian?
Her beauty's striking.
That is not what I ask.
Still too early to say anything I'd be willing to stand behind. Managed to figure one thing out. She uses powerful magic, masking illusions.
Do you mean to say she might in truth look different than she seems?
Only guessing right now. Found some clues. Got me wondering if your beloved Vivian's not a Bruxa.
A Bruxa? You mean a vampiress?
Not sure yet.
We've still some time before Vivian arrives. Let us drink.
For sure, man. Why not?
To Vivian, may you find the means to aid her.
To Vivian.
Ah, when I first laid eyes on her, I finally understood what all those poems and ballads were trying to say.
Love's not poetry alone. Sometimes it's prose. Sometimes it's just plain ugly.
You say that only because you do not know Vivian as I do. A life with her would be sweetness itself.
Actually, you don't know her all that well either.
Your presence at this tourney is an affront to my honor. I demand satisfaction.
Head to the nearest brothel, then.
Coward. Mounted combat in the main arena. I challenge you.
Since you insist, I'm all yours.
You shall bitterly regret deserting my mother's army once I'm done with you.
He wants and needs an ass
May the blood I will spill wash away the stain of your cowardice.
Let's get this over with. Quick.
3, 2, 1.
Come on, Roach. How you like that silver?
Nice. Oh man, this is what I hate about this fucking stupid horse, man. Nice. This is. Are you serious? Oh, stupid horse. Go, bitch. Nice. Nice.
For reasons unknown except to them, the gods have chosen to punish me with defeat. But do not think your cowardice will be forgotten.
Damn it. You still going on about that? Need to clear this up once and for all. Had to abandon your mother's camp back then because someone else needed my help. Badly. Couldn't refuse them. Didn't want to, in fact.
You mean to say you had a secret mission, set off to accomplish it, having vowed to tell no one of its nature, until you did?
Something like that. Minus the vow. And, I'd still rather not divulge the nature of my secret mission. Can you accept that as justification?
In agreeing to duel, you proved yourself a true knight. Thus, I accept your word as that of a man of honor.
Glad to hear it. Now I got work to do.
Alright. Now that's settled. That is settled.
My heart swells to behold this beautiful celebration of valor and honor, and to witness you, who embody the chivalric virtues in your lives, strive for greatness. Yet, after a time of combat must come a time of peace and respite. Thus, I invite all who fought in the tourney to this feast held in your, and none other's, honor. And should any among you crave solitude, private tents await you nearby. The group melee shall take place on the morrow. Glory shall be within grasp for each and every one of you. The best among you shall have the honor to face our reigning champion, the famed Gregoire de Gourgon, victor of last year's tourney. Celebrate, make merry, revel as you will, yet be mindful
I get
of
some
the trial that awaits you
vibe from
tomorrow.
Game of Thrones here. Wait a second. That's the second time I say that, right? I think they were inspired a lot by the TV show.
Follow her. We shall meet in your tent before your last contest. You must help her.
That grey-domed scoundrel!
Yeah, better save the game right now.
Lady Vivienne, some kind of maniac!
Strange. Was sure I'd find her here. Vanished. Melted into thin air. And that bird. She Bruxa?
Yeah, okay, man.
Flew off.
Alright.
Worth going after. Looks like the bird's leading me somewhere.
Yeah, you know what? I think I'm gonna use my horse here. Never know.
Faster.
Run, Roach.
Oh my goodness, that was so sick. That was so sick, man. Yep, I made it, I think.
Bird flew off over the hill. Might be quicker to pass through the cave.
Whoa. Whoa, these things are powerful. Ow. Oh, come on, stupid. Fuck. What the frick was that? What? What's this place? I mean, that thing is making some weird sound. Okay, that's enough.
Witcher.
Lady Vivian? Counted on me getting lost.
I did. I thought you no different from the knights. Good at tourneys, hopeless in the face of true danger. I was mistaken.
So you're not actually a Bruxa?
A what?
Suspicion I had, that you might be a vampire. Certain details seemed to confirm it. Then I changed my mind. Anyway, unimportant. Hear you come to this clearing often.
This is where it all began. And as I was not able to evade you, save myself from you, then I want it done here. In this very spot, with no witnesses.
Want what done?
Why, you are a witcher. You were hired to kill me, were you not? Then do so, now. And do it quickly, I beg you. I shan't resist.
Witchers only hunt monsters. And even then, not all. You're no monster.
Then what am I to your eyes?
Only thing I've figured out so far is you're no danger to anyone. Hope to learn more, though.
If you've no contract on my life, why take an interest at all? Did Guillaume put you up to it? Is that why?
He wanted to help you. Asked me to do him a favor. Frankly, if I can do something for you, I'll do it, willingly.
Why should I trust you?
'Cause the Duchess trusts me? 'Cause I'm a freak, too? 'Cause cases like yours are my bread and butter? Take your pick.
You shall not turn on me. Use what I say against me. You shall not tell anyone?
You got nothing to fear. Came here to help you, and I won't peep a word to anyone unless I decide it's absolutely necessary.
So be it. I shall tell you what my mama once told me. When she was with child, expecting me, she and my father spent much time together near the wood, here in this clearing. Mama loved to listen to the orioles sing. She would stroke her belly and say, "My daughter should be as beautiful as that bird. Such is my wish." But a creature dwelt in the wood who envied my parents their happiness. One day it appeared before them to say the whole wood belonged to it, and they had dared to delight in something that was not theirs. It demanded payment, and when my parents said that they had nothing, it claimed their unborn daughter as its own.
Parents ever describe the creature?
They called it a nymph born of the deep woods, with no mother or father. But I was too young, too distraught by the curse's onset to ask after details.
What happened after that?
Nothing at first. I came into the world a perfectly normal child, and my parents forgot that day's events. But 15 summers into my life, the curse began to show. Initially only when the moon was full. But now it's advanced so that even in daytime I must use magic ointment to mask its symptoms, to look normal. Thus I thought someone had discovered my secret, then hired you to kill me. In fact, I was resigned to death in coming here. Perhaps death would be preferable to my complete and permanent transformation. For I fear that is what lies in store.
The curse. It could be reversible. Once ran into a baron transformed into a cormorant, ostensibly for good. Managed to cure him completely.
And you truly think you could do something like this for me?
Can't guarantee a thing. Tough case, yours. You were cursed before birth. That alone complicates things. Also, you claim the curse is increasing its hold. Symptoms are progressing. Could try transferring the curse onto someone else.
What? Out of the question. I shall not allow it to ruin an innocent's life. Is this the only method you know?
Only one that's completely safe.
So there is another.
Pretty quick to reject help. Why is that? The curse once transferred would probably have a weaker hold on a new host. Lots weaker.
I do not even wish to hear of it.
All right, there is another. Ancient ritual. We'd need an Oriole egg. Should release the curse's grip permanently. Gotta warn you, though. Could have serious consequences.
Consequences? What kind?
Curse was cast before you came into this world. Ritual involved transferring it to an as-yet unhatched chick. You'd be free. Thing is, you could be left with the average lifespan of an Oriole.
7 years. I understand. Alas, every rose has its thorn. and there are no happy endings. Yet truth be told, I never thought I would get one. I came here prepared to die, yet you wish to give me 7 years of life. Real life, free life. This is no dilemma. I agree, wholeheartedly.
I see why. I understand. Don't have to decide just yet. Think it through.
I will. They must miss me at the tourney grounds by now. Shall we return?
Yeah, let's.
Let's. But are you gonna...
Yes. I cannot appear there all in feathers. Pardon me for a moment.
Alright, time to see the goodies. Giggity.
You can change at will?
No, but I discovered the water of this pool helps. Its effects are brief, but I can always be sure of them.
Interesting.
Come.
Alright, so now we know what the deal is with her. The question is, are we gonna tell Guillaume? Yeah, I mean, I think I will. I think I will.
Did you learn anything?
Yeah.
Then speak, man. Can you not see I'm out of my mind with worry? What ails her?
She asked me not to talk about it.
But I want only the best for her. Perhaps I shall be able to help, or, I don't know, console her at the least.
Yeah, I'll tell him.
We were both right, actually. It is a curse. One that's transforming Vivienne into a bird. Her condition's getting worse.
Gods! A curse that is a worse affliction than disease. What now? Can you help her?
That'll depend on her. I'll try if she asks me. Significant risks involved, though. Shortening her life to about another 7 years included.
What? This is not what we agreed.
Tough case. Curse's hold on her grows stronger every day. And I'm a witcher, not a miracle worker. Heard of one other method that could work. Curse could be lifted via her reflection, say in a pool of water. Thing is, we'd need someone who'd willingly assume the burden of the curse. Take it on in her stead.
You mean, become a bird themselves?
Theoretically. See, curse grows weaker once it's transferred. Might end up as just an appetite for seeds and worms. All outcomes are on the table, though. Death included.
I am prepared to sacrifice. Give my life for her. Just as King Fridank's knight did for the beautiful Queen Sero.
Knew that already. But are you prepared to swallow bugs for the rest of your life?
Yes.
Which
method do you believe to be best for Vivienne?
Don't know yet.
But you have some notion, have you not? Do not tell me you seriously consider drastically shortening her life when I stand prepared to shoulder the burden.
Yeah, let's try the water method.
Method using a pool of water's better. Poses no threat to Vivienne.
Naturally. You must know you can count on me. I shall bear it all. But Vivienne, I fear she might be too proud to agree to such a thing.
I'll meet her after the last contest. Talk to her. She could agree.
I'm counting on you, Witcher, and I'm content we finally know something. What now? We know all, so you need not see the tourney through. You could withdraw. True, I shall get an earful from the Herald should you fail to show for the last contest, but it's nothing I can't handle. So, what will it be?
I don't back out of anything. I'll take part in the last skirmish. Besides, Vivian will be busy till the tourney's end.
Indeed. In that case, you must meet the other knights of your team. They await near the arena's entrance, by the training ground.
Got it. Thanks.
I know now the two teams' rosters. I shall be captain of ours. That means you shall do as I say for the duration of the fight. Is this clear? Palmer and Alonful will lead the opposing team. With this skirmish, we commemorate the Battle of Fox Hollow of 1218, when a Hans of Southern outlaws led by Halar the Brown attacked Tucson only to be driven off by brave knights, thus setting a precedent. Since that day, knights-errant have guarded the duchy's borders. Palmerin drew the short straw, so his team shall play the barbarian Haller's men. Any questions?
None.
I doubt you will do us any good. You know nothing of knightly combat as a witcher. Try at least to stay out of our way.
It is time, gentlemen. Take your weapons and proceed to the arena.
A cheer for the knights, the ladies, the lords. For our next entertainment, the teams shall cross swords. 2 rifle crews, 2 coteries shall fight full tilt till one's dropped to its knees. Who virtue ignores or lance blows unclean shall forever be branded as shameful, obscene. While the knights prepare, let me say I'm elated to behold such a crowd on edge, breath-baited. Whoever here wins the past champion shall face. All others must leave, heads bowed in disgrace.
Short time, I guess. No, I didn't have... yeah. Damn it. No use, I guess. That's fine.
Let us begin! Kraut, Resurrecus! Blood, sweat, and tears shall soon follow in buckets.
I can't use my thing.
Stench.
What stench?
Alone he fights on, but inside does he weep for those who have gone.
Damn it. Oh, come on. Shit.
The world's never seen a fight quite so glorious. For showing such verve, each knight was victorious. Yet at tourney's end, but one champion may reign. Today it is Palmerin, all praise to his name. Like lions, like leopards, so fierce fought his host. To them give your cheers, love, esteem utmost. Palmerin de Longfall and Gregoire de Gorgon, 2 knights of high valor shall fight to be champion. Geralt of Rivia shall not stand in La Belle. Though hopes he raised high, of victory sought, he fell. To the tired remainder, we salute your endeavors. Return to your wives, your loves, your whomevers.
Alright, well I guess I'm gonna have to load the whole thing in.
Greetings, my lady. Have you decided?
I have. I stand by all I have said. I wish to endanger no one, and thus choose the method involving an egg. If it's to be the egg of an oriole, I know where to find one. There is a nest in my clearing. Might you explain the nature of the ritual? Its exact course?
Sure. Want to tell you something, though. I think we should try the alternate method first.
I was clear. It is out of the question.
Let me finish. Second method's less than reliable. To put it simply, might work, might not.
But it will. I shall save you, O lovely Vivian.
Why are you here, sir? This is a private conversation.
He's not your foe. Got good intentions. You guessed right. He hired me. But only because he wanted to help you.
Be not angry, my lady. You no longer bear this burden alone. I know all.
You told him!
I know a curse afflicts you. A curse which grows more severe by the day. I understand how you feel. My aunt, Countess de Launfal, once contracted a strange illness which ate away at her from the inside. She grew weaker by the day, the light fading from her eyes. I remember her saying the worst was not the pain, but losing mastery of her own body. She was so helpless. I fear you feel the same. The Witcher knows a way to lift the curse from you and let it rest on me. I wish to do this, to take it from you, Vivian.
Why?
Because I love you. I might have died in the arena. I sought to slay a Shaelmar for you. But now I see the fool I was. Now I see how I risked my life for no purpose. Yet, with this, I can truly do something for you.
I do not wish to inflict this horror on anyone. You saw how it looks, Witcher. I turn to you as one elder and hopefully one wiser as well. Do you think this a good idea?
Yup. Worth a try.
Worth a try, as I see it. Original curse fell on an unborn child. Doubt it'll take hold as strongly when transferred to a full-grown man.
You've now heard the expert opinion. Let us do this together, Vivian.
Very well. I was prepared to die. Thus I am also prepared to attempt something mad. Now we must go to my pool in the woods, yes?
I'm not ready yet.
Need to take care of something first.
I understand.
Come back quickly.
Alright. Let's see this. Come on, are you serious?
The curse that held Uma proved hard to lift, but Yennefer and the Witchers managed to do it. The ugliest revealed himself to be not man, but elf, and an elven sage at that. Avallac'h, for this was his name, was the elven mage who had helped Ciri flee the hunt, then hidden her away on the Isle of Mists.
Man, this is taking a while.
I know. Pound with.
Thank God I didn't have to do all this stuff again.
to...
Short time.
Let us begin! Count Resurrecus! Blood, sweat, and tears shall soon follow in buckets. Repent from the right! Now! I've had just about enough oil! Alone Geralt stands, alone he fights on, but inside does he weep for those who have gone. Oh me, oh my, that must have been painful. Like a thorn to the heart, only more painful.
There we go. There we go. Assholes. Dang it. That's better.
The world's never seen a fight quite so glorious. For showing such verve, each knight was victor. Yet in tourneys as in life, but one champion may reign. Today he is the one. Praised be his name. He felt a whole host, slew the most. To Geralt of Rivia, who the strength of lions boasts. He sailed through all trials, each test he passed with ease. But now awaits the last. Will it bring him to his knees? For Gregoire de Gorgon, who on this ground's last won, shall spar him for the title, and the day is done. To the tired remainder, we salute your endeavors. Return to your wives, your loves, your whomevers.
Yeah, now that's the ending I like.
It is time. Step into the arena. Should you suffer grievous harm during combat, have you any last wishes, any missives you wish passed to your loved ones?
Thanks, I'm fine.
The Witcher of Rivia, Geralt his name. Though aged be his visage, do not disdain. His locks true are white, but he was born to fight. Now entering the grounds, a titan of infamy, Gregoire de Gorgon, victor of Las's tourney.
I wish both combatants good fortune and fame.
They sink the grounds, the titans locked stairs, ferocious and spry as wolves hunting hares. Madame de Messieurs, our victor, our champion, the unequaled and silent Gregoire de Gorgon! Hip, hip, hooray! Hooray! Christ in shock! Said girls seem...
Oh, shit. Damn it. How careless. What's this? Oh,
reading.
Come on.
I have my...
Are you serious?
Sure.
I...
But it...
No.
Is that...
Be not...
You
I'm... She...
Why?
Because... I'm...
I do which...
What?
You've...
Very...
Need to take care of something first.
I...
Come back quickly.
Damn it.
The curse that held Uma proved hard to lift, but Yennefer and the Witchers managed to do it. The ugliest man alive revealed himself to be not man, but elf, and an elven sage at that. Avallac'h, for this was his name, was the elven mage who had helped Ciri flee the hunt, then hidden her away on the Isle of Mists.
I know. Hop with?
None.
I doubt. A two.
Let us begin! Kraut Resurrecus! Blood, sweat, and tears shall soon follow in buckets. You shall be harrowed at this mice. Succumb to death's embrace. Geralt stands alone, he fights on, but inside does he weep for those who have gone.
No mercy! Woo! Leaping Leviosa's wolf!
You shall perish, evildoers! Go on! No remorse! Now! Hold together! Let us end this, you and I! Quickly! From the right! Now!
I shall never retreat, not one step!
The world's never seen
God,
a fight
man.
quite so glorious. For sure.
Okay, that's enough.
To Geralt of Rivia, he's to the
Next.
it
Thank.
the wi- now they sink the grounds, the Titans upstairs, ferocious and spry as wolves hunting hares. Mesdames et messieurs, our victor, our champion, the unequaled, Gregoire de Gorgon! Hip hip hooray! Hooray! And now a few words from our sponsor, Tufo Vineyard. For strong bones and teeth, drink Tufo, a wine for your kidney, a wine for your soul.
That's better.
Geralt of Rivia!
Look at space there.
This year's champion! A sight to behold! He defeated Gregoire de Gorgon! Hail Geralt! Herald! Herald! Herald!
As patron of this grand tourney, I've the honor to decorate our grand champion. His vow he made upon his love for his heart's captor, and it was doubtless this vow that carried him to this splendid victory. He showed great courage, great strength, great composure. He fought nobly with honor, and thus rightfully deserves the title of this year's Champion of the Arena.
I need to talk to you.
Not now. We shall meet later in my tent. I've duties to attend to, as do you. Folk regard you. The least you should do is a knave.
Alright, that's done.
Read it.
I have. My...
Sure.
But it...
What?
Be not angry.
You
she
Why? I do not which...
You've...
Very...
Everything's agreed, so no point wasting any more time. Let's go.
The aunt you mentioned.
Alright, I think it's time for me to put on my sword. Yes, that's the one. Whoa. This is actually a better sword, huh? Alright. Alright. Dahlia then. My. Very well. Even better. I'll take it. Oh, actually.
Beast! For Lady Vivian!
So, this is my true form. It is not too late. You may still change your mind. It will bring no shame.
My mind is made up. My resolve is firm. If you can handle it, so will I. You are beautiful to me, even as you stand now.
Oh, that's clearly rubbish.
Shut your eyes, both of you, and don't move.
Guillaume?
Yes, my love?
If you become as I am now, I wish you to know I shall not leave you.
Picture yourselves reflected in a pool of water. Focus on that. Open your eyes. Damn. I think it might have worked. Honestly didn't think this'd work. Doubted anything would happen. Read about this ritual in grimoires. Descriptions all seemed dramatic, embellished. All stipulated a condition that seemed improbable.
What condition was this?
A real bond between those involved. True love. How do you feel? In general, you feel it change, Guillaume?
I was struck hard, as if by a battering ram, but now I feel not at all different. Apart from a slight itch on my skin. Are you certain it worked?
Yes, something happened, definitely. Must be an intersection beneath this pond. Powerful magic at work here. Look at Vivian.
What now?
Now you pay me, man.
Now? Now you get to live together. Happily ever after. Still, watch yourselves carefully. Notice any troubling symptoms, find me.
Naturally. I thank you, Geralt. Oh, and your payment.
At last! I've so much to make up for. Balls to attend, distant lands to see.
Free at last, as a bird.
Ha! I find you droll. I had not noticed before.
But you will not fly away without me.
That remains to be seen, I think. But I too must thank you, Witcher.
Don't mention it. You take care, both.
All right. I think there must be something in that pond. Huh. Maybe there's something in the water. Nothing? Nothing, huh? Alright. Well, this whole thing is a little too heavy for me, so I'm gonna change right back to, you know, my usual accoutrement. There we go. That's much better. All right. Now, yes, why don't we do the next mission? Yeah, why not? Let's see. Yeah. What's this? Okay, I see. Oh my. It's pretty far away, isn't it? But should be fine.
Come on, Roach.
That was a bad way to drop me in. What the hell is up with the high level monsters here?
Come on.
Our guests. Never a good omen.
Alright. That was one great welcoming committee. That right is a bad omen. Oh, the spoons, huh?
Strange. Get a sense that the spoons are beating out some kind of rhythm. A message. Trying to tell me something.
Locked.
None shall sit and dine with you at your table. No spoon you have shall sate you. Never again shall you wish to spy your reflection in the mirror. Sounds like a curse, all right. Somebody's clearly obsessed. Regis mentioned the place might be cursed. Can't be a coincidence. Need to look around. Pigsty. Need to search it thoroughly. Find a way to collect some white saliva. White's obsessed. A real collector. Thoroughbred. Spoon. Pretty ordinary. Maybe a little old. No spoon you have shall sate you. Whatever lives here treated that literally. Still searching for the right spoon. Another spoon. Yep, just as normal as the last one. White's obsessed. A real collector. Thoroughbred.
Whoa.
Skeletons. Doubt they came here willingly. This have anything to do with the curse? None shall sit and dine with you at your table. It makes sense. Woman's name scratched into this wooden spoon. Romantic.
Yeah, I think I need to go down there, but I'd like to explore every avenue in here first. What's this? Oh.
Girl. Realized she was changing into a monster. Recorded it in her diary. Poignant. Spoon's incredible. The craftsmanship. Must have graced a rich man's table. Smashed mirror. As if someone couldn't stand to look at themselves. The monster. Journal's author, maybe?
Possibly.
Spoon key. Sophisticated crafting. Tag bears a description. White's a true collector. Actually does seem like a White's lair. Bit atypical, but still. Cauldron should be somewhere around here. Spoon, pretty ordinary. Maybe a little old. Cauldron I was looking for. White's not particularly tidy.
Wait a second. Ether. Must be somewhere, something here, but you know what? Just gonna save it and keep going.
Another spoon. Yep, just as normal as the last one. Table's set. White, who lives here, is getting ready for some sort of feast. White that lives here, definitely afflicted by a curse, and it's been trying desperately to lift it. White's obsessed, a real collector, thoroughbred. Cauldron's empty, unfortunately. Regis needs some brew. Afraid he won't get that. No choice but to hide and wait for the saliva glands and their bearer. Need a spot that'll let me observe the cauldron. Spoon. Pretty ordinary. Maybe a little old.
Hold on a second. You know what? I need to find out what's happening here. Oh, all kinds of spoons.
Another spoon. Yep, just as normal as the last one. Thousands of them here. White's been a collector for years.
Damn.
White's obsessed. A real collector. Thoroughbred.
Not gonna hurt you. Wanna help? I've seen the words of the curse on the walls. Think I know how to lift it. tried to bring folk here, convince them to sit at the table with you, right? Well, I'm gonna be your guest now. Your willing guest. Just need a bit for Regis. And now we'll tend to you.
Look at them.
Need to get this right. Words of the curse were, none shall sit and dine with you at your table. No spoon you have shall say to you, never again shall you wish to spy your reflection in the mirror. We can't use spoons. No, that won't work. You've been looking for a spoon that would feed you, but there's no such spoon. We need to eat without spoons.
Yeah, that is foul as hell.
Open your eyes. You need to see your likeness.
Ooh. That's
Think about it. Just not quite like I expected. Need to see what happened to the white. Won't be hard to find given its stench.
dope. No, where is she? Oh, of course. There we go.
Shh, easy. Not gonna hurt you.
Eat. I must eat.
I'll take you someplace safe.
Oh man.
So I took her by the hand and led her here. Seemed the only sensible place for her.
You did the right thing, sir. She should recover quickly here. Don't worry, sir. I shall see to everything. She is safe here and in good hands. She'll soon be back on her feet.
Might actually take a while. She hadn't eaten anything in over 100 years when I found her.
Horrid. Whatever brought this about?
Told me her story on the way here. Her name's Marlena. She was once the very beautiful and proud heiress to the Trastamara estate. One evening, when she was holding a banquet for friends, a beggar came to her gate seeking alms. He had a bowl and a spoon with him. He sat outside her fence and waited.
I've heard of the custom. An ancient rite of hospitality that obliges one to give food and drink to such a guest lest he depart hungry. To neglect the custom is to bring great misfortune down upon oneself.
Marlena didn't care a whit for the old customs. She drove the man off, saying she'd rather feed the leftovers from her feast to her dogs than to give the beggar anything. The beggar then broke his spoon, cast a curse. She was beautiful, so he said she'd never wish to look at herself in the mirror again. Since she adored feasts, he swore no one would ever wish to sit and dine with her.
Music.
And as she even refused him the crumbs from her table, he swore she'd never find a spoon in the world that would sate her hunger.
A harsh punishment. I imagine lifting the curse was hardly simple.
That's the music from the demon, the devil, or whatever it's called, right? Forgot his name. Damn.
Curses are tricky. They play on irony. Always gotta figure out what the catch is. Marlena had spent decades looking for a way to lift it. Transformed into a wight, she stole spoons and lured folk into her home, trying each time to get them to dine with her. Didn't work.
So what did?
Someone had to sit down and share a meal with her, of their own free will. They had to eat without using spoons, and make her look at her reflection.
That's it? That was all it required?
Simplest solutions are sometimes the last that come to mind. Besides, when you're a wight, it's pretty damn hard to find willing human company for a feast.
I imagine so. But, most importantly, it is now over. Please, don't worry. She will be in good hands here.
Alright.
Thanks. Gotta get back to my business now. See you soon.
Hey, I made it. Level 40. You know what? Before I report back to Regis, I'd like to... Hold on. What's this? There we go. I'd like to sell a lot of these things. There we go. This is over now. Alright, so let's see. That's a lot of swords. But you know what? Why don't I just, stop it here. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.